start up there.
Yes.
All right, let's get started. I am completely overwhelmed by this turnout. We are blocking the road out here. This is what we do in America when we get angry. I welcome all of you guys. I appreciate everybody who's shown up. This is a complete shock to me and my group, and we are amazed by how just an average citizen can get a bunch of other average citizens out to get our voices heard widely. Man, I have to stick to the program. Welcome. Before we get started, we would like you to please join us in the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance. Leading us today in the Pledge of Allegiance is a retired U.S. Air Force Captain, Matthew DeToy. During his service, Captain DeToy flew the E-3 Century aircraft during Operation Desert Storm and Operation Provide Comfort. He now works at Tinker Air Force Base, but first, we got Tinker. But first, please join us in the singing of the national anthem, led by high school students Jessica Herrick and Lauren Nichols. This is grassroots, Mike.
Now, here, fellow Oklahoma Patriots. The Pledge of Allegiance. But before I do, I think it's very important that we all take the time to understand the meaning of the words that we're about to recite. I remember hearing Red Skelton Indiana. Tell a story about his teacher of his back before World War I. After watching his students day in and day out recite the pledge by rote memory, began to not understand the meaning of the words they were reciting. So he sat them down and said, I'm going to tell you what the meaning of each word is, and this is what he said. I, me, an individual, a committee of one, pledge, dedicate all of my worldly goods to give without self-pity, allegiance, my love and my devotion, to the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts freedom is everybody's job. United. That means we have all come together, obviously. States, individual communities that are united into 50 great states. 50 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united into a common purpose, and that's love of our country.
Yes.
A state in which sovereign power is vested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and it's from the people to the leaders, not the leaders to the people. Keep in mind, this was written almost 100 years ago. Well, this was said 100 years ago, and it is exactly why we're here today. I'm going to read it one more time, that part. And to the republic, a state in which sovereign power is vested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and it's from the people to the leaders, and not the leaders to the people.
Amen.
For which it stands, represents, or symbolizes one nation under God. One nation meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, a right of power to live on one's own life, without threats or fear from some sort of retaliation. Equality of dealing fairly with others. For all. This country is as much yours as it is mine. Now, let us all recite the Pledge of Allegiance, understanding that it is being made to our flag, and through that flag, to the founding principles of our nation, our Constitution. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, that wasn't half bad. Everybody out there across the street, you're part of this rally too. Can you hear me?